ministry Monday afternoon for a response, but up to news time it was not forthcoming. So, what will happen next?
The principal has been served 3 summons to appear in the News Resident Magistrate Court in March, and as such, we will also be writing a report to our CEO as also to the Ministry of Education.
Mr. Oates says checks are also being done on other properties to ensure compliance with the required codes. Javon Keys, TVJ News.
Still ahead in this newscast, guilty, conscience-stricken woman confesses to sister's murder. And in business news, it doesn't take away. Sandoz executive chairman touts linkages with the rest of the economy. On international scene, children seen with a rare condition after contracting COVID. We'll be right back.
I'm terrible.
Is this man of the year, Thomas?
When I say some of the time my police tell them to confess, to do them something there. You know that more.
When you're looking at sister, with deadlift, you're embarrassed no matter fight with me
I'm
deadlift.
fight with the level.
Okay.
Someday I start try push my thing. I tell you. Fight with blow out deadlift. That's it as you don't understand, you know.
It's easy winnings coming your way with 5 new games. 6 times a day you can play. One drop at an easy 1 bar game. A trick at a 3 bar game. And it's a 4 play at a 4 bar game. Then any day we get addition of lucky day laptop and you can add a fireball on top of them all for more wins. It's easy. And if you're looking to play for all day winnings, you don't just play a quickie. The winnings come every 4 minutes. If you catch it right, it's easy. 6 times a day. I play all day.
You played that yet?
We have to know what we have to buy easy.
In winning. It's easy like trading you way to play. Buy brand new game 6 tries a day. From 25 and starting right away. You like your name, you learn how to say. It's easy.
This is you. This is your money. Make more of it when you invest with Burrito. We make money work for you through fixed income investments, a slow, steady way to earn, and by trading on the stock market for a higher risk, but a higher reward too. You can even create your perfect combination of the two. There's no one way to invest, but one name stands out above the rest. Burrito. Let's get started today.
Ini for the goal, ini go out. God, when we charge up, don't rush. When we can be real, we must get more. First, we have to be more money, more rush. So change the energy up. Then the energy more than me up. Sure. The big more rush for me, so we'll start to find the more from the big more rush. Make a tell you one shot. Motor insurance from JNGI. Shot.
No.
Jump. Put in the backlog. States by National Forest for 200. Allegheny National Forest. John, what is Pennsylvania? Yes. States performing. Sequoia National Forest. Leah.
What is California? State 600.
Delta National Forest. Leah.
What is Mississippi?
This is the Mississippi Delta. You got it.
National Forest 800.
Prescott National Forest. Michael.
What is Arizona?
Good guard.
Benjamin. You started to say that book that you put it up.
Mr. Big Shot here don't know what's here on the G and the credit union prepaid MasterCard.
Can I use it for my online shopping? Use it anywhere MasterCard is accepted.
At the rate?
Less fees and interest rates.
CNWG, the credit union prepaid MasterCard.
Hey, you start paying up if I don't get it?
As in the messaging app here.
As in the big appointment with Quad Stone that daily or one iPhone 12 or $55.
PS5 something like that.
The 600 total you are correct. You can do the team up with free for phone for example.
What please?
Just download the big app, follow the big panel channel, and solve the clues every day for a chance to win. What's your pin?
Because I like winning.
Follow the big panel channel today. Big simply more messaging. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting Gaming and Lotteries Act.
We are the renewed high NFTA Trust. committed to providing new and emerging skills training and opportunities. The time by heart is 7:34.
Welcome back. Continuing the news. After a 2-week delay, work on the Maypen Claremont to Williamsfield and Manchester leg of the South Coast Highway resumed this morning. Project stakeholders, including China Harbour Engineering Company Tech, NROC, and political representatives, met last month to address some of the grouses expressed by residents residing in the construction area. But why has there been such a lengthy delay? We have more in this report.
When protest action in Redberry and surrounding communities in Manchester stalled South Coast Highway extension work in January, officials from Czech told TVJ News that 2 days then would negatively impact the project deadline. Councillor for the Poor's Division, Claudia Morant-Baker, explained that it took a high-level meeting and 2 weeks of negotiation for work to resume. Despite an agreement in January that Czech would address the dust problem, alleged damage to their properties, and a water shortage, residents did not allow work to resume until tangible measures were put in place.
The residents of Redberry have received the tanks as committed by China Harbour, along with the filled with water. All 3 tanks are in place.
Councillor Morant-Baker admitted that all the issues have not been resolved, but said measures have been put in place to address any future disagreements.
There is officially an organization in place in the community, and they will be having their meetings with, upon request, or as the need arises, with the company as committed by them. And the both political representatives, Robert Chin, Councillor Claudia Morant-Baker are in place and are ready whenever there is an issue to work along with the residents and the company for the continuation of the highway.
The residents started blocking the roadway in protest on January 25 this year. However, they told our news team that they had been voicing their grouses from last summer. So, why did it take a demonstration and stopping a national project for their issues to be addressed? We put that question to Member of Parliament for Manchester Southern, Robert Chin. He did not provide a direct answer, but said this.
What the residents really want is that they're treated like human beings. And with the line of communication now open, I expect a more amicable relationship between the contractors and the residents going forward.
39-year-old Nadine Geddes today pleaded guilty to the murder of her sister Tamara Geddes. Her 2 daughters were. They also pleaded guilty. The 3 women appeared in the Trelawney Circuit Court. They will be sentenced on February 26. Now, Tamara Geddes was fatally shot on June 19 last year. She was killed in the presence of her daughter in the community of Reserve in Falmouth. Ms. Geddes and her 2 daughters were later taken into custody. It was reported that the 3 women and Ms. Geddes were embroiled in different disputes.
Time now for our real folks. This evening, we highlight the story of a Jamaican who was making way in Hollywood, California, in the United States. Kian Morgan reports. Real folks brought to you by
At Courts, we've got more ways for you to shop and pay. Shopping just got easier. Only at Courts. Conditions apply.
Born and raised in Shirley Castle, Portland, Yolanda Sam always had a passion for the arts. However, track and field was his first choice.
Running penny weights, the whole 9 yards with, the actual dream of becoming a, track and field legend representing my country.
With his heart set on becoming an athlete, Yolanda migrated to the United States on a track and field scholarship to study at Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia. There, he ventured into acting and dancing, and secured 2 other scholarships. One of which from American talk show host and producer Oprah Winfrey.
I was also performing around Atlanta, hosting Atlanta Carnival. I was hosting just different events for the Jamaican and Caribbean community.
Things were going well until his final year of college, when Yolanda's dream of competing in the Olympics was dashed by a leg injury.
I realized that the instrument that I have, this body that I've been blessed with, it can do a lot of things. However, certain things are temporary.
That revelation forced him to assess his options, and he turned to the performing arts.
Through the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart, what I can do is really change someone's life in an instant. I can inspire someone to revisit a memory just by giving life and breath to words on a page.
He pursued a Master of Fine Arts at the University of California, Los Angeles, and went on to perform in Europe and Australia. Yolanda has also worked with the likes of American actress and dancer Julianne Hough, and through her company, granted him the opportunity of working on one of Oprah Winfrey's tours.
It's really amazing because all those experiences, running at Champs in Jamaica in front of 30,000 people, or being on stage, hosting Carnival, doing radio work, learning, about being on stage and stage presence. In that moment, everything sort of came together. Dr. Louise Penny Cobley, her research to me is invaluable because she was one of the first people to really break down Jamaican theatre acting. And those things are the foundation on which I sort of stand.
Yolanda, who has appeared in short films such as Beautiful Monster and Havana, says he would love to start his own institution for performing arts in Jamaica. He's encouraging other Jamaicans with similar aspirations to remain steadfast.
It's about finding a way to discipline yourself, knowing that at times it might be extremely hard to stay committed to what you're doing, but without rigor and repetition, which is the mother of all success, you won't find that it's either worth it or you won't find your way close to it.
With a rare hope and Ken Morgan. A rare hope from Finland.
At Courts, we've got new rates for you to shop and pay. Shopping just got easier. Only at Courts. Conditions apply.
And it's time now for the responses from our friends on social media to our feedback question. This evening we're asking, what are your views on calls for the suspension of face-to-face classes in the wake of the recent spike in COVID-19 cases? Shami says face-to-face classes should never have been seen in the first place. Our children cannot manage this. Chanel says, I don't believe in suspending classes anymore because virtual learning is failing a lot of our children. Remember, there are still children who haven't been in any type of school since their closure last year. Another one from Paulette who says, the wise thing to do at the moment, better to have a dunce child alive than a brilliant child dead. Francesca says, they're not learning anything online.
Achoo. So that one over here, we not learn shit.
What are your views on calls for the suspension of face-to-face classes in the wake of the recent spike in COVID-19 cases? Keep the comments coming. Facebook.com/Jamaica or tweet at Television Jam. This is a news moment.
Your boy learn nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, in the regular school now.
I like it. You see me so much in a regular school. In a regular school that they are not doing shit.
It's more expensive.
No.
So if you buy a book lunch,
You don't have to buy none of them.
you give daily lunch money. Cheap by one.
30 years of
We still have to give daily lunch at home every day.
Yes, 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 I know. Monday to
Exactly.
Bring more.
I can do this all day.
What? Man. We're not going to get
on one hand, it's got some good moments, like the time Shereen and I discovered that wine purse. Remember? That was super cool.
That was a good day in history. But if you go far back in,
I bet you can go single set
especially
boss.
if you watch the new historical
Boss.
drama starring Lakeith Stanfield and Daniel Kaluuya, Judas and the
That's
Black
him.
Messiah. It's the true story of betrayal.
5 years for a person named federal officer.
Oh, you might get it. This is the model that's what to get it.
Career criminal William O'Neill is offered a plea deal by the FBI to gather intel on Fred Hampton,
the chairman of the Black Panther Party in the late 1960s.
You never have to stop racism because it's always them show you the moment.
With Williams' help, at the age of 21, many people should know this story, but a lot of people don't know this story. What would you wish that people did know about this man?
He was on the FBI watch list since 14 years old. When I was a kid, consistently stopped by the police, sacrificing for the betterment of the people.
Lakeith Sanfield told me there is
No.
much out there about the informant, but he did know this going in.
He was an obvious thrill seeker and troublemaker, and someone that might get you in a lot of trouble. And he also was a person that was caught in the cog and wheel that was much larger and bigger than me.
You might remember these two starred together in the critical and commercial smash hit Get Out.
Good to see an old brother around here.
But it doesn't sound like Judas will be their last time sharing the big screen.
Oh! I love Darren. He's a really great artist and a dope human being. It's amazing to like have someone that's on the same path. You know, that's you can speak about.
You remember,
a really
Black
unique
Panther.
experience.